There's a scenario regarding some kind of person, place, or situation where you are being asked to find your own closure. With my 10 of birds here at the back of my deck, this is the end of a cycle here. This is a painful process, almost like a painful ending where you've had to accept something that isn't necessarily ideal, isn't really what you wanted the outcome to be. And you're being asked to find your own closure around this situation. You may have tried everything. This isn't something that can be repaired. Interesting that when I split the deck, I had this 9 of Lotuses, which is like 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment card. So there is something that is waiting on the other side of this. Again, where that 10 of Birds energy is kind of a closure, an ending, and a new beginning. It is you closing out one cycle to begin another. Is that you almost don't see how much good, how much beauty, how much the universe has to offer you on the other side of this closure. Once you let this thing go and accept it for what it is, you will step into really like a dream reality for you. So let me get a little more information on this. I'm hearing writing. So for some of you, you need to like write a note to this person, to this organization, like whatever this is, like write a letter or journal about this. I'm hearing write a song, so some of you could like to transmute your pain through music. Yeah. Ooh, especially where I have the Mystic card here. This is like the Queen of Wands in the traditional deck. This is a very creative card, very inspired. She's holding a book in her hands along with this lantern. So this is the need to like illuminate something regarding your wisdom, being open about this. In this particular deck, this represents someone who is like a bit aloof on their pedestal, where they've been through so much that it can be hard for them to like relate to others, or they feel like their experiences are so exclusive to them that it can be hard for them to open up. They feel like no one can understand them, but once they step into this creativity and find unique ways to express themselves, they find that there is actually a lot of common ground between themselves and others. So where I said writing or something, or making some kind of art around this situation, especially where it represents a bit of a painful ending for you, will help you find some kind of closure. Just talking it out with yourself about this, like what you wish you could say to this person or this situation or what have you. Sort of like things left unsaid, or like I'm hearing almost like whatever realizations you have come to, that either this is someone that like you can't talk it out with. This is something I've been seeing a lot of, is that over-explaining is a form of begging, and that these can be tied to like shame wounds and abandonment and that sort of thing. So if there are people that you feel like you need to over-explain to, that should be all the information that you need to know, is that they aren't interested in understanding you. Just let them go. If you have to really over-explain to someone, or over-explain all the time, if they weren't interested in your side of the story, that in itself is all the closure you need. And this is another thing that I've been seeing a lot of, is that if someone has made their mind up, like if they've only heard one side of the story and they haven't heard your side of it, and they've already made their mind up about how this situation went down, that's already how they feel about you. They aren't interested in hearing your side. They've made their mind up, and that should be enough for you. You don't need to over-explain. You don't need to go out of your way to find this person and clear things up. They aren't interested in clearing things up or hearing you out. With this 3 of Lotuses followed by my Sacrifice card, this could have been a friendship that you were being asked to release, or that you're getting a different perspective on. And with this Life on Earth card, this is the World in the traditional deck. Like I said, you're closing out a big cycle with that 10 of Birds initially at the back of my deck. So this is saying that you are closing out one major life cycle. So this could be something that you have experienced your entire life, that you're now like sort of like wrapping up the loose ends around, so that you can step into a brand new beginning that is full of wish fulfillment. So if you'd like any more information on this reading, you can go ahead and book with me on my page. Make sure you check out my How to Read Tarot Intuitively guide. If you become a paid subscriber to my Substack, 5% of all the profits go to a nonprofit of my choice that is also on my page, if you're interested in looking into that and maybe donating separately. And grab a raffle ticket.